Okay. Okay. Let's lower that a little bit. All right. We have ourselves the stream starting up here, the Canucks pregame hype stream. To some gaming, yes, it is 5:45. We're here. Zaki Hassan, hello. Luis Nicolas, hello. What's going on? You too. BJ Ballin's over here. How are you doing, my friend, as well? I'm doing pretty well. Finished up the Modern Warfare 2 remastered campaign today, so I am feeling very, very at ease because I just got closure as to what happened in the story, and now I am debating whether or not it's worth it to go and either check up on a full Modern Warfare 3 playthrough or see if I can get that on my PS3 somehow, because I never got the Modern Warfare versions of the games. But yeah, it's Game 2 tonight between the Vancouver Canucks and the Vegas Golden Knights. We have ourselves a 6:45 start time, which is why we're over here doing the pregame hype stream at 5:45, an hour before. So, we'll just wait for a few people to check in, and we will get on our way once the questions start rolling in. Zaki, it's always a good day when LEGO streams. Thank you, man. Thank you. I agree. It is a pretty good day whenever we get a good, solid stream over here. But, yeah, it's a lot of great stuff going on. Got the Antoine Roussel in the thumbnail going up against Ryan Reeves. That's probably the weirdest angle that we have the ability to explore over here for this playoff series. But yeah, it's been quite a battle so far. Quite a battle. Let's, yeah, we should probably turn on the TV. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Is there a game on right now? I believe Boston and Tampa is on. That's what should be on. Okay. Do mock trades. Mock trades is an interesting idea, Mr. Half Shadow, but I'm not too sure what trades we should go ahead and mock up. There's a lot that we can do, so there's a lot of options. Okay, here we go. Tampa-Boston, it's tied to 2 minutes to go in the second period. I didn't even look at what it was. Once I saw LR99 live, I tapped. Hey, I appreciate that, Zaki. Thank you. You're nice and early here for this one, so I appreciate that. Same roster as Game 1? You see, we may not have the same roster. We may see Tyler Toffoli actually return, which is a very interesting thing. They said it's like 50-50 or whatever, depending on how he feels during the warm-up. But, yeah, Tyler Toffoli is close. If he's in, then he is in. If he's not, then we'll have to wait, I think, just another game or two before he officially comes back. But yeah, I'm excited to see Tyler Toffoli if he does indeed return. Tehu says A, declare to a contender for a first. Ooh, big mock trades over here. Hey Lego, question. I know people have speculated Ottawa trading the 3rd and 5th for first, but what are your thoughts on Ottawa trading the 5th for the 7th and 20th? 7th and 20th, that's New Jersey, I believe, right? That would be the Vancouver pick and New Jersey's pick. Honestly, I don't know if New Jersey would do that. Because what you're doing there is you're getting the right to move up 2 spots, which in this draft, in this top 7, honestly, in the top 7 at least, I think picks like 3 through 8 are quite interchangeable depending on who you ask. So, I don't know. I don't really think that would, I don't know if the Jersey Devils would see too much value in doing something like that when whatever player you want at 3 may just be available at 7 or 8 because the draft, or at least at the top of the draft, it's really close if you take away Lafreniere and Stützle and Byfield. No way, he just said my name. Hey, Half Shadow. We take a look at most of the comments over here. So, yeah. Alex Worley, what's going on, my friend? Thank you for checking out the stream. BJ Ballin, maybe 5th for 13 and 7th. Maybe. When's Myers coming back? We have no idea. What's up, Lego? Maui Dude, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for checking out the live stream. If this is considered the 3rd round of the playoffs, then the VGK is in a world of trouble because the Canucks have not lost a 3rd round series. That is a stat that has been shoved all the way back there in the back of my head, and I didn't really remember it until you said that. But yeah, the Canucks have never lost in the third round before, which is great. Every time they have made the third round, they've gone to the finals, which, granted, is not a lot, especially for 50 years worth of time, but you know. Let's get hyped, boys. Rios, yeah, you're absolutely right, man. It's time to get hyped. Get hyped for the Vancouver VGK game number 2. Lego My Ego. It's actually spelt EGGO. Ego is ego. Like, I have an ego. That's a little bit different. But, yeah, what's going on, Habs fan highlights? How are you doing? New Jersey might want Drysdale. Honestly, I can see Drysdale slipping a little bit further down, especially if a team like Sanderson more, which, you know, a year ago you probably would have caught me off guard by saying that Sanderson has debatably higher potential than Drysdale, but it wouldn't surprise me if there were some NHL teams who thought that. It just really depends on who you ask. Do you think the Jackets would need to trade Josh Anderson? And if so, who would you think would be a good fit and return? Well, I'm pretty sure you could name a whole bunch of players that would be a good fit in Columbus. Connor McDavid would be a good fit. Jack Eichel would be a good fit. Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby. Lots of good players that could play well in Columbus. But, you know, when you're asking, if you're asking about a Josh Anderson trade, then that kind of gets a little bit shoved out the window. Honestly, I think they could keep him. Like, if you have the space to re-sign him or whatever, like, he's a good, solid player. If you're trading him for the sake of trading him and changing up your team, which I don't know if I would, like, I'm not too educated on the Blue Jacket situation in general, so I personally see value in keeping an Anderson, but, like, if you could trade him for a player who is better, then just why not, right? Patrick Samateo, this is a sign that this is our year. Anaheim is a wild card, and Jersey might want to get Drysdale also, but I think Anaheim might take Drysdale. Yeah, I said that Anaheim was probably going to take Drysdale, I think, in one of my mock drafts. Because with the way that they have built up their team with speed, with skill, Drysdale complements that very well. What's up, Lego Digital Slayer? How are you doing, my friend? Harris Bisotti says, yo, seems like everyone likes the Habs. Yes, Kid Joven Purewall. Love the Habs. Then again, we're 0-3 in the finals, yeah. I have school tomorrow, so I must go to bed soon because I'm an Eastern time frame. Sorry. Hey, don't have to apologize, man. That's all good. No apologies needed. I appreciate you for checking out the stream either way. Vegas hasn't lost in the third round or the second round. Well, yeah, that's true. Raymond is available at 6. I see Anaheim taking him. Yeah, well, the Anaheim Ducks, man, they love their Swedish prospects over there. I think Anderson lost a lot of value this year. Yeah, he did. It's just like, we kind of know that he's capable of so much more. It's just, he just got slowed down, man. Drysdale is should go top 5, but I think to Detroit. Honestly, I don't think... You just got Seider, you got Hronek in the system, you got Tuomisto, you got some good D-man prospects. Honestly, I don't think Detroit goes with Drysdale. I think they go Perfetti. What are the stats on the screen? PD is 6 points. It's last 5 games, I believe. Yeah, last 5 games, that's what it is. Elias Pettersson with 6 points. Tyler Mott with 4 goals. That's great. We should probably find some other stats to take a look at just because we got a lot of time to kill. We got about an hour before the game actually starts. Who do you think will be the Caps' new coach? Honestly, I'm not sure. Not too sure. There's a Gerard Gallant that's available, so I think he would be a very good bet if you want to find somebody new. Ducks have a long way to go. Yeah, I agree. Kiwi, hey man, BCIT crew, do you think the Canucks will make any big changes to their roster tonight? If it includes Tyler Toffoli, yes, I think they will, but it really depends. But yeah, shout out to BCIT, Kiwi. Hello, big Habs fan. What's going on, Rafi? Serengulian. Love my Habs fans over here. Love the Montreal Canadiens. No, people like me, not Habs. There's already a dislike? Wow, that's unfortunate. We're just going to have to balance that out with the likes then. Right now we're at 9 likes, 43 beautiful people over here checking out the stream. Let's set a goal, I guess. You guys want to set a goal for the likes? We're gonna be on for an hour. I'm thinking, can we get to, I don't know, 65 likes? That's over the span of the next hour. Let's see if we can get there. 65. 65 blue thumbs up buttons on this video, this live stream. Anaheim has a lot of young forward prospects, need some deep prospects. I could also see Anaheim taking Askarov, then moving Gibson for a giant haul. That'd be a really risky move, but, you know, if you're a bad team like Anaheim, you got nothing to lose by not playing Gibson anyway, so... Interesting perspective. Do you see the party on Scott Road for Game 6? Yes, I did. What do you think of the Kraken next year? Same success as Vegas? Well, it really depends. Honestly, I think they could. It's possible. If they're in a position to get all of these teams really good players in exchange for getting first-round picks, then I think there's a lot of space for them to do that. Who will win tonight's game? Honestly, I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if Vegas goes up 2-0. Like, they're just that good. Like, you can call me a pessimist or whatever, but, like, the Golden Knights, man. I predicted them to go to the finals. You think Rossi drops in the draft? Unfortunately, I personally think he will, just because he's small. Do I think he should drop in the draft? No. But do I think he will? I probably think he will. Oilers Stats has just subscribed. Thank you so much, Oilers Stats. We don't make too many Oilers videos on here, but when we do, I appreciate the kind words we get. So I appreciate your subscription, Mr. Oilers Stat. Vancouver's going to tie the series, hopefully. Which pick could Domi plus 16th get? Ooh, I don't know. If you're asking which draft pick, I don't know. Who will win tomorrow? Who will win tonight? I'm not sure. BJ Ballin, let's say Askarov goes to Anaheim. Anaheim trades Gibson in a second for Drysdale. I watched your latest video and I really thought you would mention Domi to the Jackets in a possible Anderson trade. By the way, thanks for the input. Oh, yeah, you know, that was an interesting idea that I saw quite a little bit, too. I saw people bringing that one up as well, but we only really focused on the Line A and the Gaudreau thing, because those were the two really popular stories. And now we're sorry, I can't stay for the whole thing. Hey, Habs fan highlights, I said it again, man. No need to apologize. It's all good. I appreciate you being here anyway. Idris Sir Heinrich says, let's go. What's going on, Idris? It's been a while. Thank you for checking out the stream. Ghost Wish, you've been asking so much who's going to win today or tomorrow. I already answered that. Do you think that Montreal will make a big trade in the offseason? I think they'll make several, just because Marc Bergevin is Marc Bergevin. Good luck to Vancouver tonight. Thank you, Alex Worley. We need that. Good luck tonight. Hopefully the Canucks can make it a series. I agree, Sean. I agree. Hey, Lego Rocks. What's up, brother? Go Canucks. Snecky, what's going on, brother? Thank you for checking out the stream. Go Habs, go. BJ Ballin, Gibson's 28. He'll be about 33 when Anaheim is competitive again. That's a very good point. Do a Kraken mock draft. Luis Nicolas, we've already done that. It's the #1 video on my channel. If you click on my channel and then you go over to the video preview, it's the first video that shows up there. The Seattle Kraken mock draft. If we win this round, I hope we play Dallas. Honestly, I hope we play Colorado, man. I think the Habs have a top 3 future in the league. Top 3, I said it. Whew. Top 3 is pushing it, man. Top 3 is pushing it. Depending on who you ask, you could probably get that, but we'll see. Detroit takes Perfetti, Rossi, or Raymond Beiserman would probably take Reichel from Germany to swerve us. That would be so crazy if Reichel goes 4th overall, man. Who do we lose to Seattle expansion draft? Hopefully not Thatcher Demko. I'm just going to leave that out there. Look at this. Bounce back performances. Top 6 and Hughes. 0 points. 7 shots. But then game 2, they got themselves 8 points. I hope we see a big bounce-back game from the Vancouver Canucks top 6 and Quinn Hughes. Go Canucks, go. How are you, Lego? Probably better if the Canucks win game 2. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, man. Finished up the Modern Warfare 2 remastered campaign, so I'm feeling really good about that. It finally makes me happy to have the Captain Price figures that I have over here, because now I've actually played the campaign and I know what it's about. Toffoli could definitely be an X-Factor if he plays to his potential tonight. Yes, I agree. McEwen or Gods? I personally go Gods. I like Gods a lot more. Lego, let me just say, JT Miller cost the Canucks less than Kapanen cost the Pens. That's funny. That's really funny. I saw some people in my comments saying, like, oh, they think that Kapanen can have a similar season to what JT Miller did. And, like, while I don't disagree that Kapanen can be better in Pittsburgh than he was in Toronto, I don't see Kapanen getting 70 points and leading his team. That's just not going to happen. Canucks look really exciting, look to have a bright future. What do you think they need to get a cup run? They need luck. What do you think the first line should be for the Canucks tonight? I go Lotto line, man. I want to see the Lotto line there together the entire time. I know they were trying the line juggling thing, but it didn't really work out too well. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You're the GOAT. Hey, Alex, you're the GOAT as well, man. Thank you. Are the Canucks relying too much on special teams? Honestly, you could say that. But I think in Game 6, we really showed that this team can do more than just score on the power play. They can score on the penalty kill, too, which is great to see. I think Habs will trade Domi and he'll go insane. Maybe. How fun is it to see Kevin BX on the Sportsnet panel? Yeah, it's really fun. He's a really, really good broadcaster, man. Do you think the Canucks should trade for Johnny Gaudreau if available? Honestly, I don't think so. Not for Gaudreau. Not for Gaudreau. Oh, look at this flashback moment. Brent Seabrook calming down Jonathan Toews. I think that was 2013 or 2012 versus Detroit. I think I remember that, something like that. Green will make appropriate adjustments tonight. Yes, I do agree. I agree. Put McEwen in the line for Louis. How do I get my picks in my sim league? I'm not sure. We wouldn't take Johnny Gaudreau on enough cap. Yeah. I can't say, but let's go Canucks in Montreal. Yeah, okay, that's all good. Thank you for checking out the stream anyway, man. I appreciate you for being here. Go Canucks and go Montreal. How good do you think Price will be in the 2020-2021 season? Carey Price has been, like, oddly consistent throughout the year. And I say, like, throughout the year, wherein he starts really well, he has a poor winter, and then once the new year rolls around, he usually goes beast mode. So I honestly, like, I think we're probably going to see something similar. Hot take, Montreal's going to have a big offseason, get a superstar, and finish second in the Atlantic behind Tampa and Boston. Going to pull a San Jose. That would be really cool to see. No, Cappy is not more than 25 goals. Yeah, I can agree with that. McEwen is small, just plays physical. Is he really? I thought McEwen was like 6'3". Let us check the elite prospects. Zach McEwen, yeah, 6'3", 205 pounds. He's not small. Zach McEwen ain't. There's a reason his nickname is the Big Fella. Pittsburgh should do a rebuild like Ottawa. Not with Crosby on the team. What's your honest opinion of Eriksson's production for the Canucks on the past few seasons? On his production, it's terrible. For the contract, absolutely sucks. But like, Louis Eriksson as a player to me is a good player. It's just for the money, it's really, really not worth it. 40 minutes until the game? Yep. Podkolzin, another year in Russia? Yep. He's been in so many fights. What are we talking about, Podkolzin? Yeah, Podkolzin hasn't... He's not allowed to leave until next season. Or until this season finishes up. McEwen should be in. Roussel can't do much. McEwen is good. Yeah, I don't know, man. We've seen the Canucks be super faithful to Antoine Roussel, so I'm not sure if they actually take him out. Glad we got Zegras, but I wouldn't mind Podkolzin. Podkolzin on the Ducks, eh? That'd be pretty interesting. That'd be really interesting, actually. My bad, I thought McEwen was like 6 feet, 192. Nah, man, he's bigger than that, yeah. Do you think Montreal will pick up a big goal scorer in the offseason? Hopefully. I don't know if I think they're going to. I'll just respond if they do. I feel like Zadina is a bust. Zaki Hassan, I don't feel like that. I have been keeping up with Philip Zadina throughout the Grand Rapids Griffins as well as the Detroit Red Wings, and man, that guy is a boatload of talent. Heinrich Lundqvist says, hi, what's going on? Heinrich. Is it Heinrich or Heinrich? Let me know in the chat. Do you think Green should have pulled Markstrom at the end of the second period, Game 1? You could make the argument that he should have. Honestly, it is what it is. And I don't want to say that if I was in Green's situation, I would have done the same thing, but like, yeah, honestly, yeah, maybe he should have. Do you stream regular season games? We actually have never done that before because we only started streaming once the playoffs started. And, yeah. This streaming thing was a brand new venture for the YouTube channel. So, will I say that we're not going to stream regular season games? Probably. That's probably going to be on the agenda for sure. It's just, trying to find a workaround because with so many games going on, it's going to be different when trying to schedule streams, do streams, etc. But yeah, on the YouTube channel, we do upload commentaries on news, trade rumors, prospects, updates, actual trades, all that stuff, like the Kapanen trade from earlier today. So if you see value in that, any of you, the 57 beautiful people over here checking out the live stream, if you see any value in that, commentaries on news as well as live streams like this, then feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 17,000 subscribers, just under 400 away. We have half a month to go. So let's see if we can get upwards to 17,000 subscribers. Also, our like goal, I believe, for this stream was 65. We're at 35 right now, so we're 30 away in the next hour before hitting our like goal. That'd be crazy. Do you think Green pulled Markstrom? Hi Lego, how's it going? N810 Productions, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for checking out the stream. Go Canucks, yes. Zegras is going to be a top 3 2019 draft player in 4 years. Ooh. 4 years is not a long time, man. 4 years. I don't know if I can personally see Trevor Zegras being a quote-unquote better player than all of Hughes, Kakko, and Doc, not to mention Bowen Byram, in 4 years. Maybe that's just me being a homer for the Vancouver Giants guy and the top 3 guys in the draft, but top 3 in 4 years is kind of pushing it. I will say that. Gaygun Mangat says, hi Lego, what's going on, my friend? I think Montreal will trade for another regressing, underperforming, aging forward like they always do. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. I want Habs to get Hall for $7.4 million more money and then, no, and a 3-year deal. Maybe. The problem is the Ducks won't have much to surround Zegras. Yeah, they need that, like, pure number 1 goal-scoring forward, eh? Like, sure, Comtois is great, but, like, Comtois is not... To me, Comtois is not really somebody who complements the Trevor Zegras style. 2 years... Estimated time arrival picked at 6. No wonder why he dropped. Are you talking about Zadina? Honestly, I think Zadina could have played in the NHL right away. It's just Detroit never likes doing that. You even look at, like, Dylan Larkin. Detroit played him an extra year in Michigan, even though he probably could have been in the NHL right away. I disagree with that. I don't think Zadina is a bust, man. If you watch the tape, this guy's a good player, man. I feel like if we go down 3-0 in the series, we should put Demko in. Maybe. Put the good old Luongo Schneider curse on it. Other than Holtz, Raymond, or whoever at 6. Holtz would be a great one. Is Toffoli coming back? Maybe. Hey, Lego, what's going on, Gus Galloway? Thank you for coming over here. Who are you benching to get McEwen in the lineup? Honestly, I'd say Louis. I like Louis, but, like, yeah... He hasn't been great. I mean, he's been a neutral player on the ice. It's just he hasn't been, a positive player. I want Habs to go for a guy like Mikael Granlund, sign him for a $2.9 million 1-year deal. Maybe. What's our answer for Reeves? Well, it should have been Roussel in theory, but I don't think it's working all too well. Like Tatar, low value. When do you think Höglander will crack the lineup? I predict 2021-2022. I think he'll spend this season either in split between the Rogla BK and the Utica Comets, and then he'll challenge for a spot next year. That's what I predict. Gaudreau or Hall for the Flames? You can try Hall, but, like, it's really, it really depends on who you ask, in my opinion. To me, personally, like, I can understand why Flames fans would want to get rid of Gaudreau, but I'm a big fan of Gaudreau, so I probably would go Gaudreau, but I know a lot of people would disagree with that. I always say Myers suck, I stand by that, but we could use him against Reezy, he's willing to be physical. Yeah, I can agree with that. Ducks also got Braden Tracy in the draft. Killer left shot. Yeah, Braden Tracy, man. I remember watching that draft year of his, where he came from like a 3rd round projected prospect at the beginning of the year. Played in the top power play with Josh Brook, Jet Wu, Tristan Langen, and Justin Almeida, and all of a sudden became one of the... he had more points than, like, Kirby Doc, I think. Or he had more points than Krebs, something like that. And, like, he eventually, like, shot all the way up the draft rankings. He was a really good player in his draft year. What do you think of Kevin BX's commentary on the intermission report? He's a great commentator, man. Really, really good broadcasts right there. I learn something new every time I watch Kevin BX talk about hockey. Slap shot to the face of Reeves. The Ducks can get Raymond or Holtz with their pick, yeah. Put him on a line with Zegras. I mean, I like McEwen, but he did seem lost and struggling facing the Blues. That's true, too. That's true as well. It's just that, like... knowing what McEwen can bring, to me, is more valuable than what Louis Eriksson has brought. You could say that McEwen does have the potential of being a liability, which I totally get. But if it were up to me, I would want to try to at least, see if that potential is still there. Apparently, the Canucks have hidden Toffoli's stick behind Markstrom's. Interesting. Yo, Lego, should the Habs bother making a move on the big UFA if the player isn't the top center? I'm not too sure. I think they probably will, just because that's what the Habs do, but, we'll see. Do you think the Canucks lineup needs more size? Honestly, I don't really think so. They're a pretty standard size team. Miller is not a slouch. Bo Horvat's not a slouch. Neither is Virtanen. Even the guys on D, Jordy Benn's not small. It's just Stetcher and Hughes that are small. Everybody else is kind of average size or big. So I personally wouldn't think that they need more size, specifically target players just based off of the fact that they have size. I'm not too sure. If I were the Ducks, I would trade Getzlaf now and avoid another Corey Perry or Kessler issue where you buy out and get nothing back. Yeah. Ryan Getzlaf definitely is on a, he's under the, an expiring time clock. We'll just say that. Answer for Reeves is not game plan for a fourth liner. Do what other teams do and abuse the fourth liner that plays that much. That's a fair point, too. Canucks thinking about all this stuff, how to be shut down Reeves. It's Reeves only played 13 minutes, and they only got, one shot. It's not like Reeves was that big of an impact player in terms of offensive production chances for his team. It was just a mind game over there, and that's ultimately what the Canucks are going to have to get over, right? Myers is hurt. Foley, physical. Good winger for the Habs. Duclair. Hey, Lego, I don't believe we need McEwen because we cannot play physical. That's fair, too. We've seen this before where the Canucks try to play physical and it doesn't work. It's not great. Vancouver's BX power play coverage is amazing. Yeah, I agree. The Canucks don't need to slay dragons this time around. They need to become dragons to slay these knights. Maybe they can take tips from the movie How to Train Your Dragon. That's an underrated comment, my friend. I just found it. Rob Williams put it on Twitter. It's me, Oilers93. It is you. Louis Eriksson not taking warm-ups. Ooh, really? Really? Was that posted somewhere? I'm not on Twitter, so I wouldn't have seen that, but darn. Toffoli is back. Okay, good. Habs, you don't want Duclair. Dude was invisible until he got to Ottawa. Gio, what are your thoughts on this? 2021 first and third and 2022 Roslovic Perreault for Domi. That is huge. I think if any Habs fan looked at that, they would probably say yes just because of the picks alone. Domi is an RFA. This guy is not as valuable as he is when he has a contract. You're going to have to sign this guy still. So, I don't know. When you take a look at Domi, you take a look at, he has the potential to get 70 points, and that is absolutely true. It's just, in a year where he should have shown up because he wants to get the money, he wants to get the big bucks, he didn't. And that's just it, plain and simple. In the playoffs, he wasn't really there, didn't really produce, and there's a reason why Domi is under flack for the reasons, or in the way that he is, so I honestly would do that if I was Montreal. First, a third Roslovic and Perreault for Domi. That's a big package. Habs should go after a left D-man like Zadorov and a backup goalie who will be Matt Murray when we will be competitive. Man, I don't know if the Habs would want Zadorov. I'm not gonna lie. Defensemen are getting shorter. That's true. Boakfist, Hughes, Brent Clark in the OHL. Habs need help. Go Canucks. You like Brendan Schneider of the 2020 draft? Isn't it Braden Schneider? Yeah, it's Braden Schneider. There's no Brendan Schneider that is eligible for this year's draft. The Brendan Schneider from Maryhurst University was eligible for the 2 drafts ago. Yeah, no, Braden Schneider, I'm honestly not big of a fan. I don't really like Braden Schneider. Not because I don't think he's a good, solid player, but because with me, and I take a look at the upside, I would rather take other players because I feel like there's more upside with them rather than Schneider. If you want a big defenseman who knows how to play physical, who knows how to play a strongman style of game, I would much go with Owen Power from the 2021 draft because he's like what Braden Schneider could be, but with a bigger offensive flair to his game, and I love that. So I personally, I can understand the appeal for Braden Schneider, but I personally would not choose him anywhere in like the top 20. Just because I feel like there's more upside from other players. Peg City, yeah. I think it's a fair trade for both clubs. Perreault expires after next season, and Roslovic is unproven. I don't like his game on the Jets. I see. That's a big haul, though, for the draft picks. Coconuts blow. Yes, coconuts blow. Did you have Dallas going up 2-0 on Colorado like that? No, I did not. I had Dallas losing in the first round to Calgary. Domi, 1 year, $4 million contract to prove himself before he gets that big money contract. Yeah. Boys, I love Domi. He tries his heart at every game like Gallagher, plays anywhere, and he's always happy. I love Domi. He brings so much, more than points. I mean, if you said that a year ago, I probably would agree. But, like, could you really say that Domi in the playoffs against Philadelphia played the same way that Gallagher played? Like, Domi looked invisible out there, man. And, like, I don't want to base my entire assessment of a player from 5 games, 6 games that we saw in the playoffs. But, like, Domi had so much more to give when we saw him recently. So, I don't want to say that there isn't potential for him to get better. But, like, I will say that he was better last year than he was this year. In 20 years, defensive defensemen like Romanov or Brody is going to be very valuable. Yeah. I can agree with that. A lot of defensemen nowadays are learning how to be offensive. Canucks line rushes Miller, Horvat, Besser, Toffoli, Pearson. That 70s line with Petey in the middle. I love it. And what else? Roussel, Gaudette, Sutter, Mott, Beagle, Virtanen. Ooh, man, I was right. Louis is out. Louis Eriksson is out of the lineup. Tyler Toffoli is back. We got Tyler Mott. We got Tyler Toffoli. All we need is Tyler Myers and Tyler Madden. And all of a sudden we got the 4 Tylers up there. I know we're not going to get Tyler Madden back, but that was a funny joke. Lego, even if the Canucks lose the series to Vegas, will you still be happy that they made it this far? Absolutely, Brody. Absolutely. In my playoff series predictions, I had the Canucks losing to the Vegas Golden Knights in 5 games in the conference finals. So, to me, if the Canucks win at least a game, then I'm happy because it fulfills what I thought was possible in my heart. Do Hertl and LeBanc really have that much trade value? Honestly, I'm not sure. Hertl, I would debate, has much more than LeBanc. LeBanc kind of did himself a doozy by betting on himself and not really performing well after signing a 1-year contract. Bring Domi to Vancouver so they can play with Bo. That'd be great, man. That would be great. Have that London Knights connection back over there. The Islanders lose. Give us the pick. You're amazing. Tal Maruvada, you're amazing, my friend. Thank you for checking out the stream. Okay, gotta go now. That's all good, man. Thank you for checking out the stream as well. Would you consider re-signing Eriksson? No. Hey, Lego, do you know if Toffoli is playing? Apparently he is. Apparently. I mean, Hertl is great at playoffs, and LeBanc had a huge breakout year, but I've been gone for a while, haven't been able to watch the streams. Good to be back. Hey, Braden, it's nice to have you back, my friend. We have 75 beautiful people over here checking out the live stream. We are on the road to 17,000 subscribers. We upload commentaries on news, trade rumors, prospects, updates, all that stuff from all different teams in the NHL. So if you're a fan of discussion on league-wide situations and you're a fan of these live streams, then feel free to subscribe. We are just under 400 away from our goal of 17,000, so let's see if we can hit that by the middle of next month. Also, our goal for this live stream is 65 likes. We're at 42 right now. Let's see if we can get to 23 more. Tyler Grayovac, eh? Really? My life is a lie, my friend. I live in the banana council with some fat... What the heck is that? Okay. Domi has diabetes. I think that's why he sucked. Well, he's had diabetes his whole life. Like, even back when he was good, he still had diabetes. So I don't want to say that that's, like, a reason why he was poor. What do you think the score of this game is going to be? Honestly, I could see it either being 2-1 or, like, 7-0. And there's no in between. Yo, Lego, how about jumping on the Power Play 1 podcast to talk Canucks hockey with us? Are you on Twitter? That's an interesting offer, my friend. That's an interesting offer. Yes, we are on Twitter. LR99 Gaming is the Twitter handle over there. I haven't really guested on too many podcasts. It's only been Canucks Conversation with Faber. That was it. You think the Kings would trade for the first overall pick? If so, do you think they would have to give up Velarde? No, I don't think the Kings would trade for that. I don't think so. they're so happy with Byfield or Stutzler, whoever. Like, I don't think trading up for Lafreniere is that big of a deal for them. Domi is somewhere between Matt Cook and Marian Gaborik. Tyler Grayovac. Oh, we forgot Tyler Grayovac. Yes. Tyler Mott, Tyler Myers, Tyler Madden, Tyler Toffoli, Tyler Grayovac. We got all the Tylers. Tylers per 60 off the charts, baby. I just want one win in this series. Otherwise, I'm happy to watch the team learn after these two great series. Vancouver Vixen, yeah, you're absolutely right. I agree with that. One win, and I'm going to be happy. Habs should go all in, but not take more than $50 million in cap space. Interesting. I had a franchise mode where I had Bo Horvat on the same line as Domi on the Canadiens. It was messed up, though, LOL. Yeah, that's the London Knights connection there, man. Would you sign Eriksson for $2 million? No. You forgot the Toffoli watch banner. Yeah, I didn't make it yet. I forgot. Once I opened up my Streamlabs, I saw it pop up on here, and I was like, oh, I forgot to do that. But I don't think we're going to need it, because it looks like he's probably going to be in. So now, if people ask, it's just, yeah, he's in. So, no need to constantly tell people that he's not going to be there. We should probably make one for Tyler Myers, though, but I don't know. Kings will dominate next season, hopefully. I mean, not hopefully. I cheer for a Pacific team. I wouldn't want that. Was Kapanen really worth a first? Honestly, I don't really think so, but Jim Rutherford, man. Since you started streaming, you gained 2,000 subscribers. It was something like that, yeah. We gained a lot of subs after we started streaming. It was very, very cool to see that growth. We need this game, Lego. Let's go. Yep, I agree. Domi isn't happy in Montreal. Oof. Kapanen got a first and a high-end prospect. Yeah, like, that's a lot. That is a lot. It wasn't just Kapanen. Yeah, I know it wasn't just Kapanen. We actually broke down the trade if you want to see the video we made here. Here, if you want to check out the video we made on the trade itself. Look at this. This is the stream right here. Right here. This is the Kapanen trade video that we did. It did very well, and we dissected all of the moving pieces in the trade. So, yeah, if you haven't seen that already, then please feel free to check it out. And, subscribe to the channel while you're at it, because we do upload lots of commentaries, lots of videos about lots of different things in the NHL, so. Eriksson, OMG, I got so mad. Eriksson was very useless. He was on the same line as Patterson. Okay. What if the Canucks win the Canucks with a cup and a sweep? That'd be funny. Hey, Lego, how dare you make fun of the Flames lose? Yeah, I have no sympathy. You guys blew a 3-goal lead. You let 7 in straight. Like, are you kidding me? Kings will be good, but I think it'll take a few years. Yeah. Saw Toffoli taking the warm-up. Let's go. Yes. Give Lego some likes, people. I agree. We are on the road to 65 likes. Hot take, Sens make the playoffs. Ooh, that is a hot take. What team do you hate? Probably Boston. Kaprizov just got 72 goals in 72 games in my sim. That's crazy. Where do you get all those jerseys? Is there a cheaper site? I get these jerseys by scalping the internet for sales. Like this Bo Horvat Canucks jersey, for example. I think it was like $30 because Sports Check was having a really good sale. So you just gotta scour the internet. Keep streaming. I love them. Yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you. Kings just need to get into the playoffs. They play really well once they're in. Yeah, they do play really well once they're in, and that's kind of why I don't want to see them in the playoffs. I'm X9 Gaming. It's my second account. Well, that's great to see, man. Happy to have you over here. X9 Gaming and his second account. I agree. Eriksson is useless. He doesn't deserve to play with PD. Pearson, Toffoli on the same line. Let's go. Yeah, man. Absolutely, let's go. Lines are out. Isn't Rathbone joining the Canucks next season? He probably will just be in Utica for a bit. Yeah, having diabetes, something, generate a lot of stress. I guess so. Did you know that Messi wants out of Barcelona? I did see that. It's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, they did get blown out like 8-3 or whatever recently, so I can understand. People are talking about the first, but Hollander has a lot of value, so I think the trade is much worse than people think. Hollander is a good prospect, man. Half a point a game as a 20-year-old in the SHL, certainly not bad. Canucks are trying to get Ty Smith and run a line of Toffoli, Tyler Grievous, Tyler Mott with a deep pairing of Tyler Myers and Ty Smith. Yeah, I have a friend who played hockey with Ty Smith a little bit. He said he was really good. I say don't trade Johnny Gaudreau. Really don't. Maybe. Pens are going to be the wings of the 2010s. The Kapanen trade, they got fleeced in that trade. They need to commit to a full-on rebuild. Not with Crosby, Malkin, and Letang in your lineup. You're going to have to get rid of those guys if you want to do a rebuild anytime soon. Could have well gotten Matthew Tkachuk instead of Yolevi. Yeah, but we wouldn't have had Petey and Hughes if we did that. Toffoli in, Louis out. That's what it looks like. While at least we weren't the Canucks losing 5-0 in our first second-round game. Yeah. Hi, Legger Rux. I am new. CamTube, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you for checking out the stream. I appreciate it. I appreciate you supporting our channel over here. You don't like Boston because of 2011 or Marchand? Both. Rossi dropped to 14th in my new franchise mode draft. If he drops to 14th, that'd be an absolute steal for whoever is there. Edmonton. Oh my goodness. Imagine Edmonton with Rossi. Oh my gosh. I don't like the sound of that. Gosh. 14th overall, Marco Rossi. Hey man, just quickly. Charmander or Squirtle? I gotta go Squirtle. I love how he says his name. Score prediction for tonight's game. I can see it either being 2-1 or like 8-0. Either or. Hallander can also play in both ends of the ice. Yeah, man. What do you think Brogan Rafferty will pan out to be? Probably like a really solid bottom pair defenseman who can quarterback a power play. Like, his time to develop isn't long. Like, he's like 25 years old. Like, he's not a young guy anymore. Like, he's 2 years removed from being JT Miller's age or something. So, I think Brogan Rafferty definitely does have a lower amount of time to develop, but I think he's already going to be a pretty solid player. On 2 accounts here, I'm watching your streams. Hey, I appreciate that, man. What do you say at the end of your videos? I can never pick it out. //99. Yep. Al actually came in here and he broke it. He cracked the code, but Al isn't actually active right now, I believe. Oh, look at this breakaway for Callahan. He scores. It's 3-2 Tampa. Nice. Are they going to tie this series now or what, eh? Yaro Halak, man, right through the 5-hole. Hey, how's life after finishing school? I'm back there in a couple of weeks. Life is pretty good, man. Life is really, really good without school. Feels amazing to be able to just do my own thing, wake up at 3 p.m. every day and just, you know, do whatever. Canucks about to win 9-3, no cap. I hope so. What's good, Lego Nick Carrick? 1432 asks. Everything's good, man. Sitting over here talking with 74 beautiful people. We're on the road to 65 likes for this stream. We currently have 57, so let's see if we can get ourselves just a little bit more. We need 8 more likes to get to our like goal for this one, but it has been a very good time. I actually like the Canucks game being at 6:45. Yeah, somewhat me too. It makes everything else earlier. What do you think of Todd Bertuzzi? He was really good when he was here. Ryan Reeves is scaring me. Yeah, man. How old is JT Miller? JT Miller is 27 years old. Goal. Yeah, Tampa goal, eh? Callahan? Oh, it was Coleman. Oh, I saw the 20. I thought it was Callahan. My bad, eh? Blake Coleman, man. That's the reason the Devils have that first-round pick from the Canucks. What do you think the Canucks should do juggling between Markstrom and Demko next season? Markstrom's definitely a god, but Demko is slowly aging. I'm scared that may affect Demko's development. Well, good goalies never really become good goalies until they're in their late 20s. Like, you could say, oh, well, what about Carter Hart and Matt Murray? Those two are the exceptions and not the rule. Even Jordan Binnington was like 26 when he became a really good player. How old is Binnington right now? Is he 26? He's 27. Yeah, exactly. So he was 26 when he became a good goalie. Most goalies don't really like start to peak until they're the second half of their 20s, so I'm kind of good on Demko. I want Tampa to win. If Tampa wins, the Canucks win, hopefully. Gotta go now, bye. That's all good, man. Thanks for coming around here, Habs Fan Highlights. Stay safe. You said it slowly in one of your vids a while back, but I don't remember what you said. Yeah, I said it slowly in a lot of my videos a few years ago. Because I'm not going to lie, like, I haven't really, like, changed it up much. It hasn't really been a change in what we have said the entire time. But, yeah. I tried decoding your end phrase at every speed possible so you can say it slower so I can make it even slower in settings. All you gotta do, man, is go to a few different videos that we have uploaded years ago where we say the same thing at the end. Crazy how Vegas got everything handed to them. I feel like the expansion draft gives the team a way too good team. Well, that only depends on what the other teams are willing to give them. Like, Vegas got Marchessault and Reilly Smith because Florida was like, here, if you take this guy, we'll give you this other guy. Like, here, we want you to take both of them. They were just giving those two for free. It's kind of whack. Toffoli is back? Yes. Why do goalies take so long to develop? Because going from facing 18-year-olds in the OHL to facing off against Alex Ovechkin in the NHL, you're not going to be able to do that in 1 year. Plain and simple. It's just very difficult. Wow, I'm 26 and you should get the Calder. I deserve it more than that 19-year-old feet. Oh my gosh. Jordan Binnington quotes, eh? Who would you trade on the team? Probably Louis Eriksson. Too much equipment? Got to go by Lego Rocks. By the way, you should check out my playoff prediction. Just saying. Kid Joven Pureball, thank you for the suggestion. Brody Roger Plants. Can Vasily Podkolzin join the Canucks if they make the playoffs next season? It depends. If the playoffs is after the KHL season concludes. It really depends, because I don't know. We saw how Romanov and Kaprizov and Sorokin weren't able to sign or to play with their teams even though they signed, but it usually isn't like that, so I don't know the answer to that. Jordan Binnington had a one-season wonder. Yes, low-key. Low-key. Other than Eriksson, it doesn't seem fair that teams out of the playoffs are able to do trades while the playoffs are still happening. Well, the reason that the trade deadline even exists is because the trade deadline sets when teams are able to make trades that will affect them in the playoffs. So if once the trade deadline passes, you're still allowed to make trades. It's just the players that you acquire in those trades are not allowed to play for you in the playoffs. That's the only reason the trade deadline is there, because teams have a deadline as to when they're going to be able to set their playoff rosters. You can still trade draft picks and prospects and players even after the trade deadline, but they're not allowed to play for your team in the playoffs. So teams like that are eliminated from the playoffs, they're allowed to make trades, and it's going to be fine. So it's a completely legal process, and I'm totally, it makes sense to me as to why it goes down like that. But, yeah. I think Binnington will bounce back, hopefully. Well, I don't know, hopefully. Vegas did a good job. Krakens will do as well. Yeah, hopefully. You sound so weird in slow motion. Yeah, everyone sounds so weird in slow motion. My bracket is so off. I only got 3 series correct in the first round. I'm trying to think, how many series did I get correct in the first round? I predicted Vegas to beat Chicago. I predicted Colorado to beat Arizona. I predicted Vancouver to beat St. Louis. I predicted Philadelphia to beat Montreal. I did not predict Columbus to lose. I predicted Columbus to win. I predicted the Islanders to lose. I predicted the Hurricanes to lose as well. I only got 4. So, yeah, we're all kind of bad, eh? What's good, Lego Rocks 99? What's good? Cam Butters. Get for real, __ Cameron, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for checking out the stream over here. We're just chilling out before the Canucks game starts at 6:45. But, yeah, thank you for checking out the stream, man. It's been a while. We gotta play some Fall Guys. Got to go now. This was a good stream. If you need a mod, call me. That's all good, Epic Elite 333. That's all good. I appreciate you being here. With a flat cap for the next few years, Seattle will have an awesome team. Yeah, they will. Every time the Canucks have an anniversary, they do well. They usually do, yeah. You think the Canucks should go for Justin Sourdif in the 3rd round? He went to the same high school as me. If he's available in the 3rd round, I go for it. I wouldn't touch him in the 2nd round, but if it's 3rd round, I start thinking about it. Because Sourdif is a good player, man. It's just difficult to pinpoint that one exact trait that makes him so good. I got 6 predictions right. Wow, 6 out of 8? That's good, man. Nice job, Aiden. I've been watching Netflix all day and forgot about the game. Man, I miss the days when I can just watch, like, TV all day. Now I have to play video games to get recorded gameplays for the channel. Great stream, man. I was just stopping by. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. 100% Fall Guys soon. Can Canucks turn this and win tonight? Hopefully. Remember your diss track? Yes, I do remember the diss track. That was a fun diss track. My clown bracket was only correct with the number of predicted games we needed in the Western Conference. I flopped the East. Oh, man. Go Canucks go, Lego fan says. Yes, go Canucks go indeed. Roblox bro, would you stream the Stanley Cup Finals series? Probably, yeah. Probably. That's probably in the agenda, I will say that. Do you get a playoff towel? No, actually, I didn't. I did not get a playoff towel. If I did, I'd hang it right here. Watch the new Umbrella Academy season. It's sick. I actually haven't, like, seen anything of that. I just know that Gerard Way, the My Chemical Romance guy, is the one who wrote it. So yeah, kind of got a soft spot for that material just because of the band personnel behind it. Where are you from? I'm from Quezon City, Philippines. I was born there, and I moved to Vancouver when I was a baby. I got 7 predictions. Only one I missed was Dallas. Wow, you predicted the Islanders over the Capitals? Nice. Love the channel. Keep it up. Cooney, I love the comments. Keep those up as well. Oh, Boston tied it. Brad Marchand, man. How many minutes was left? Oh, 3:58. That sucks. That sucks. Do you think Colorado will come back and win this series, or will Dallas win? I predict... man, it's tough. For Colorado, you gotta win 4 out of the next 5 games. You can't lose 2. If you lose 2, you're out. Can the Avalanche beat the Dallas Stars 4 out of 5 times? You tell me. How much do you think Marky wants? I have no idea. The diss track is so cringe. I can agree with that, but cringe isn't a bad thing in my opinion. Cringe doesn't necessarily mean bad. Also, that was 2 years ago, so. Tie game. Yeah, it is a tie game. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, Sebastian Jara. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. Anyone but Marchand. Yeah, Marchand, man. Hey, Lego, doesn't Louis Eriksson's contract end when Podkolzin joins the Canucks? Isn't there a year overlap? I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to check on that. Cap friendly. Let's go to Canucks. Louis Eriksson's contract ends in 2022's offseason, and Podkolzin will be eligible to join the Vancouver Canucks in 2021-2022. So, Eriksson will likely be here for a year with Podkolzin. If I'm correct in my assumption. I think I am. Colorado is done. I met Louis Eriksson at Rogers Arena. He's a nice guy. Yeah, I've had friends who've met Louis too. He's a nice guy. Legitimately, like, you know, soft-spoken, kind person. It's just, he's Louis Eriksson on the ice. Lego, you're a beast. Gagan Manga, you're a beast, my friend. Thank you for saying that. How many likes do we have? Our goal was 65 likes for this live stream. We have ourselves 65 exactly. So darn, boys, we actually got it. Amazing. Still, though, if you're part of the 78 beautiful people who are looking at this stream and that like button isn't blue, let's see if we can turn it blue. See if we can up the ante a little bit more. This track was great in my opinion. Thank you, Sebastian. I agree. I think Dallas will win in 6. Go Canucks go. Eriksson going to Seattle. Thoughts on Toffoli returning? It's a good thing. Very good thing. Do you play Minecraft? I used to when I was like 12. Don't play Minecraft anymore, unfortunately. What are the Canucks missing to become a better team? Luck. It's luck. 110% luck. Eriksson will get a raise. Please don't don't manifest that energy. I'd give Seattle Woo and a 3rd to take Eriksson. Ooh, Jet Woo. Honestly, I'd be okay with getting rid of Woo for that. Because, like, it's not even just, like, getting rid of Eriksson. It's keeping Demko. It's keeping all the other guys that the Canucks would probably want to keep instead. Lego, may you please play Fall Guys with me? I will DM you my PSN. All you gotta do is just add me on PSN, LegoRocks99. Make sure it's a friend request, though. I don't accept any close friend requests. Just a regular friend request, and just say in your message, like, hey, I checked out your stream, or I'm a fan of the channel. I add everybody who says something like that. Do you play NHL 20? Yes, Steve Maihara. We play NHL 20 literally in every single video we upload. There's NHL 20 in the background. Yeah, we'll go back to our channel over here. And, yeah, there's NHL 20 gameplay in literally every single one of these videos. So, yeah, to say that we play NHL 20 is an understatement. We grind NHL 20 over and over and over and over and over again. Doesn't Eriksson have a no movement clause? Yes, but it is limited to, I think it's 13 teams. On the YouTube mobile app, they changed the like button style so it doesn't turn blue anymore. Really? It doesn't turn blue anymore? Oh, it turns black. Darn, that sucks. It turns black. That... Wow, okay then. I'm so nervous, man. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous too. Not gonna lie. I am also indeed of the nerves. Which player on the night scares you the most? I gotta say Mark Stone. That guy is a very dangerous hockey player. What do you think about trading Besser and Virtanen for a true top 4 or top 2 defenseman with Höglander and Podkolzin coming? I think that would be it. Worth it? I'm not sure. That's a big package, eh? For a true top 4, top 2. I don't know. Do you have Instagram? We do, but it's a personal Instagram. Game is starting. NHL 20. It's really cool. I just hope that the lacrosse goal is really, really hard. Because, like, I don't want to see a lacrosse goal every single game if it's that easy to do. Make it difficult. Make it so that only the really, really good players can do it. Ah, there we go. Tyler Toffoli is out there on the ice, eh? Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. He is back, baby. He is back. Look at these stats, though. Miller, Petey, and Besser getting their shots blocked. Derek Rogers, thanks for the stream from Auckland, New Zealand. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Greetings to New Zealand from Vancouver. See ya, Lego BJ Ballin says, I'll see ya, man. We have just a few minutes. We're going to get the anthems on the way, and then we'll get the stream concluded once that is all done. But, yeah. Tactics says it's really hard to pull off against decent players, but you can pull it off really easily against bad players. Okay, I see. We'll go once the anthems are done. I kind of want to stretch this one out a little bit more since we're, I don't know if it's been an hour yet. But, yeah. There's Quinn, Vandenberg, Gods on the bench. All the good guys we got over here. Love from Australia, Flomo. Go Canucks. Thank you. Greetings from to Australia from Vancouver. Can't believe we actually got the 71 likes, though. That's crazy, boys. Take off the hat. Oh, yes, we do need to take off the hat for the national anthems. Are we going now? We'll go once the anthems are done. Just because, yeah, there's still a lot more to go. And I'd be okay with reading some more comments. Do you think Besser will ever be traded? I think there's a chance that he could be traded one day, but, like, I don't think he'll be traded anytime soon in the short-term future. It's 11:11 a.m. Make a wish. I wish for the Canucks to win. How's that? Trolls 99 and bye. That's close. Al got it, though. Al was the one who actually transcribed it perfectly. Miller scores first. I hope so. I'd love to see a JT Miller goal here in this circumstance. I would love to see a JT Miller goal. But yeah, no, the anthems are underway. Max Pacioretty's over there. Rios Dread, don't jinx it. Yeah, don't jinx it, man. Try not to do that. Braden Ward says bye. That's all good, man. Thank you for checking out the stream. Because we are going to be going as well, I just want to get the thing out of the way, you know? Big thank you to everybody who checked out the stream. Whether you were here once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times, you checked it out for 10 seconds, 2 seconds, or a full minute, maybe even the entire time, I appreciate you so much for spending your time over here with me. Talking about the Canucks, talking about this game. If you want to check out what the channel has after this, we will be doing a post-game video regardless of the score, so stay tuned to the channel for that. And yeah, we're going to go once the anthems are all finished up over here. They're doing the Star Spangled Banner. Go Knights Go says, Go Knights Go. Do you think the Ducks will trade Rickard Rakell? I think it's possible, but I don't know if I'd say they will do it. Really depends. It's not possible to have 11:11 because it's 47 minutes. My phone says 11:18. What do you say at the end of your videos? At the end of our videos, we say Trolls 99. Go Canucks, go. Is there gaming in your catchphrase? There used to be, but because we removed gaming from the channel username, it's just LegoRocks99. Not LegoRocks99 Gaming anymore. Toffoli is in, yes indeed. Well, I think we're really close to the end, right? Really, really close. Let's turn up the volume. It's O Canada right now. Oh. Would have loved to go to Vegas to see the Canucks. Yeah, me too. Me too. What does that mean, LMAO? There are words in there. It's difficult to catch, but there are words in there. There is one person who comes into these chats once in a while that does know exactly what I say, though. He transcribed it, and he actually, like, wrote it down properly. BJ Ballin was there to see it as well, but, seems like people have somewhat forgot what it was. No, Rios, that is not what we say at the end. But for that, we shall go now because the Canucks game is going to go underway. Check up with the channel once the game is underway and over for our post-game video. I hope you enjoyed this stream. So is that Trolls 99, and bye.